afternoon, Pokesports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Regulation C video, bringing you a Vivillon team. Now, this Vivillon team isn't just any Vivillon team. This Vivillon team is extra spicy to the nth degree. Now, at first glance, might look like, oh, this is just Vivillon with a bunch of really great Pokemon, but that's not entirely true. There's a lot of spicy sets here that I think we're going to have a fun time getting to showcase. One of which that kind of sticks out like a sore thumb is the choice banded Ting-Lu. To take Ting-Lu from being a bulky Pokemon that just sits there and tries to wear out your opponent to a damage dealing Pokemon that can still tank 1 or 2 hits. That paired with the Aurora Veil from the Iron Bundle plus the Friend Guard from the Vivillon is something that I want to see. And also on top of that, Vivillon gets things like Pollen Puff, so when next to Ting-Lu, you can constantly heal yourself the whole time because Ting-Lu is not going to go down in a punch or two, right? It's going to take some shots. So between those shots, Vivillon being not the slowest thing in the world, kind of a fast Pokemon, can just sit there and Pollen Puff the Ting-Lu back up and allow it to just spam EQs until the end of time. On top of that, this is also an Annihilate with a Roselli-Bear, which, you know, makes so much sense. Like, there's so many Fluttermanes going around. Fluttermane's one thing that could do a disgusting amount of damage to Annihilate is, hey, Roselli-Berry, Fairy type. And not just Fluttermane, but, you know, things like Azumarill, I guess. Like other Fairy types that are currently in the meta. Of course, Fluttermane can smack you with the Shadow Ball, but that's when you Terastallize into Fire type and hope for the best. On top of that, there's Blizzard Spam. There's 3 Ice types on this team. So that's 3 separate Pokemon that have boosted defense when the snow is up. So I'm kind of excited. I want to see what's going to happen. If you guys are excited, go ahead, hit the like button down below. Also, special thanks to Setpal_CaliX on Twitter for making this team public. They do have a team report. It's not in English, but they do have a team report. They did go 29-8 with a 1777 rating in the most recent global challenge. So team's pretty darn good, pretty darn spicy, and pretty darn exciting. If you guys are excited, like button down below, subscribe to the channel. And with that said, let's get on to today's video. Ooh, Lucario team. Hi, Lucario. Long time no see. How you been? It's been a while. Also, whole team weak to fighting. I'm cool with that. 1, 2, 3 fighting type weaknesses. So I'm looking at Annihilate. It's not going to be a lead for me, but it's definitely going to be a consideration. That's for sure. Blizzard Spam could work for us. It's not like a guaranteed work, but it could work. I kind of do just want to go and take advantage of this whole Vivillon Chi-Yu thing we got going, though. And maybe the back two can be like, yeah, Annihilate and Shenpao seems pretty darn good. I might have to save Fire Terror for the Annihilate simply because that Fluttermane is going to get a little bit difficult to deal with later on in the game. But if we can get this Ting-Lu going, this is going to be a fun game. Now, I have no practice with this team on Showdown. I have no... this is literally my first game with this team. So I have no idea what to expect when it comes to damage output. But I've gotten hurt by a Ting-Lu before. And I've used weakness policy Ting-Lu in the past. I know it can be good. All right, leading with the potential fake out while also having the Friend Guard on their side of the field. So both sides of the field have the Friend Guard. Issue is I am technically weak to fighting type moves. I do have Ghost Terror if I want to just like keep myself safe for a turn, but I think at the same time I could just click Protect just so I don't get fake outed, just so I can preserve my sash for as long as possible. And I am Ground Terror here. I'm gonna click it. Yeah, choice banded Ground Terror. I'm just gonna click it and I'm gonna see what happens. And I want to see how much damage Ting-Lu can do when the bowl closes. Actually, that's really funny how the planet just sits on the bowl. All right, let's protect ourselves from the fake out in case fake out is incoming. There's a follow me there. Not gonna matter, thankfully. I wonder, is this like a follow me plus? Oh, well, I guess we'll never know. Big EQ happening. We outsped the Iron Hands. How much damage are we doing realistically with Choice Band? Disgusting. That was Friend Guard boosted. And the Protect went through. This is nuts. We're already off to an incredible start. Like, wow. I don't even know what move to click because it doesn't matter what I click. I guess we'll just go for a Pollen Puff so that this can be a single targeted EQ in case they decide to hard swap here. No idea. Who would have known that Ting-Lu and Vivillon were best friends? Like, no one could have guessed this on the Pokemon reality show. Wow, I mean, this is just Ting-Lu taking game. This is Ting-Lu sitting here and my opponent not being able to handle it right now. I have not taken damage this game yet. And everything has died. Not everything. I still got like 2 whole Pokemon to burn through. And if we're gonna be like super specific. Chenpao coming out now. That's a little bit concerning. I do have Rage Powder for it though. Fluttermane, another concerning one. This might be the time to Rage Powder. Yeah. It's probably time to Rage Powder. That way the Chenpao can at least throw all of its attacks into the Vivillon spot. Good luck living these EQs, man. That's all I gotta say. Good luck living these EQs. Rage Powder to send the Chenpao hit into my poor little butterfly because it will go down now. Probably down to Sash. Now the Sash live is actually relevant because it means that the Dazzling Gleam is going to be a spread move. So no, it's not even gonna hit. It's not even gonna hit, dude. Can Chenpao and Fluttermane take this EQ right now? Fluttermane ironically did. Oh, Sash. Wow. What a time, man. Good luck, Fluttermane. How Fluttermane is going to win the game, I have no idea. But here you go. I got a Chenpao now. So no matter what happens, that's checkmate. Sucker Punch and a Flutter. Earthquake again to end the game. Wow, that I didn't expect it to be that one-sided. I expected to struggle a little bit, but Ting-Lu just kind of took over with the damage output, man. It was nuts how much damage I did there. And not even taking a single chip of damage in return. Okay, well, I mean, what better game could I ask for game 1 than that? Or my opponents considering all their outcomes until they finally click the forfeit. And just like that, man. I'm in shock. Anyway, on to game 2. Palafin Glamora, Garganical Ting-Lu, Sableye. I'm not a big fan of Sableye. Sableye makes the game a lot more annoying than it should be, especially if it knows that I have a banned item or a choiced item. I could be in a world of pain against Sableye. Looking at their team, though, nothing wants to take an EQ. Like, I'm considering just going those 2 and Blizzard middle 2. Like, I think that's a pretty decent thing to do. My biggest concern is gonna be that Palafin, especially if I mindlessly decide to go for EQ spams right away. Which, you know me. If the opportunity is there, I take it. I don't run from it. Granny's at the beach. Glamora, the Recluse, and Garganical. Like, look at this, man. I'm seeing nothing but opportunity right now. I'm gonna do it. I understand Wide Guard is a very serious concern. But, like, how many Ting-Lus carry EQ? None. And then I could Safeguard to prevent myself from getting poisoned here. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. We're going to Safeguard. We're going to Ground Terra. And we're going to pray. The problem is I might have to hard swap out because there's no way they're going to let me do EQ once and then knock Wide Guard the second turn. And it looks like no Wide Guard because the Safeguard went first. Mortal Spin. Going to do absolutely no damage to anybody. And then big EQ. This is beautiful. Wow. Why did Glamora not take any damage? Did I miss Air Balloon? I might have missed Air Balloon. Dude's Air Balloon this whole time? Stealth, there ain't no way you have space. There ain't no way you have space for wide guard if you're running Stealth Rock. They must be carrying Air Balloon. Let's fix that. Let's pop it with the Pollen Puff. That's okay. Yeah, if you're running... This is like full entry hazards, .jpg. It's like... I didn't notice the Air Balloon. Really? Yeah, no, I was there the whole time. Oops. I talked too much, apparently. Power Gem's gonna suck. I'm gonna die. Which means I have to take a lot of entry hazards. Not a lot, just technically the Stealth Rocks. Because the Mortal Spin never happened. And I never made physical contact with Lamora unless Earthquake counts. I don't think it counts. Dang it. It does count. But at least it's gone now. Here's my next problem. I'm locked onto EQ. So I guess I'm gonna go Abomasnow, because if I'm gonna click EQ and it has to hit myself too, that's not awful, because I have a way around it, that being my Abomasnow with Blizzard. Again, if they have Wide Guard, they should have clicked it turns ago. So I don't believe they have Wide Guard here. So I'm just gonna click Blizzard. I'm just gonna click Earthquake, and I'm hopefully gonna be okay. Double spread moves, baby. Never underestimate the power of a spread move. Where did Wide Guard go? Something's terastallizing here. I can only assume it's gonna be the Ting-Lu. Yeah. Fairy Terra Ting-Lu. It's still neutral hits all around. Granted, it's not super effective. But I'll take neutral hits at this point. Blizzard's actually gonna go first. That does no damage. But hey, freeze chances are freeze chances. Wow, that was a life orb too, and it still did no damage. EQ does damage though, which is all I really need to see. Now let's see them hit a fissure. Oh, just Rock Slide. And someone avoids. Oh, perfect. It was the Abomasnow. Sweet. Here's the thing. I now know my Blizzard does no damage. So, like, what is the point of going for Blizzard? I might as well go for Helping Hand, I think. Fluttermane's coming out. Never mind. Maybe not Helping Hand. But instead, we go for EQ. We Ice Shard Flutter. Just in case there's a Sash there. We'll be able to one-shot it in one turn rather than two. Beautiful. Great damage. Life Orb does damage to me. They go for the Moonblast. I'm a Ting-Lu. I'm just a Ting-Lu, dude. Ting-Lu is disgusting, man. What the heck? I'm just rolling over my opponents with Ting-Lu. That's all that's happening in today's video. Is Ting-Lu's proving how dumb it is as an offensive threat. You don't gotta run this thing defensively, folks. Look at that. Wild. Just click EQ and turn your brain off. Let the globe take its course. Oh, nice. Gyarados Glamora. Also, Chi-Yu, Fluttermane, and Bundle. That core is a little annoying, not gonna lie. But you know what deals with that core very well? That's Ting-Lu. It might just be time to Ting-Lu and Vivillon again. Nothing on that team really wants to take an EQ except for the Gyarados. The unfortunate thing is that Gyarados does have the Intimidate. So if my opponent wants to be annoying against my Ting-Lu... Actually, what if I do Vivillon Annihilate, predicting the Gyarados to come, and then just bring my Ting-Lu in the back to do the late game sweepage? Also, I could probably use a Bundle here. The problem is Bundle does not have very accurate moves. I'll do Chen Pao instead. This might be a little bit risky. I was considering Bundle just so I can outspeed the majority of their team, just so I can have a water type damage on my side of the field. But at the same time, I guess Ting-Lu technically does deal with the Chi-Yu the same way. So I might be accidentally doubling up on the typing that I don't actually need. I don't need to bring two answers for the same Pokemon. I mean, it's nice to have to, but don't force yourself into a wall like that, right? All right, Fluttermane and Glamora. Unfortunate to see these two. Not exactly what I wanted to see turn 1, if I'm going to be entirely honest. I'm tempted to safeguard. In fact, I will safeguard because it'll stop me from getting poisoned. And I'm just going to hard swap into Ting-Lu. This could be a risky switch. Because if I just get blasted by a Moonblast, I'm going to take a lot of damage that I don't want to take. But I also don't want to get poisoned. So it's kind of a 50-50 as to what I do. I could hope that they just go for a Shadow Ball in case I fire Terra. They Hex. Oh, that's huge. Oh, that went in the wrong order. You were supposed to paralyze me, poison me first. But no, now that's not happening. Good luck. Mortal Spin. Not today, baby. Safeguard, save me. Now. Simple turn, simple turn, simple turn. Let's Rage Powder. We'll keep my Ting-Lu safe for a turn, and let's just spam EQ. Actually, let's think about who we have in the back first. Yeah, maybe we don't spam EQ. Let's Terrestrialize Ground. That's for sure. And let's Stomping Tantrum for now. Actually, hold on. Why am I going to throw away my flying type? I can just click Protect. And then spam EQ. We're going to spam EQ. That's how this game goes. If I have side Pokemon, I have side Pokemon. That's their problem. Now they're going to go into the Gyarados here. This Gyarados deals with Ting-Lu very well. Yep. Well, honestly, this should be a disgusting amount of damage on the Flutter Mane anyway. I'll be able to keep the Friend Guard on the field as well. I might even Heart Swap here. We'll see. If I'm able to knock out the Flutter Mane, I'll consider Heart Swapping. I don't think I'd knock out the Flutter Mane. It's possible. There's a lot of damage behind this hit. They go for the Hex? Nope. And big EQ. Whole world on my shoulders. Doesn't affect the Gyarados. I am -1. I do have Choice Band to kind of counteract that, though. So this is like a regular ×2 stab EQ from the Ting-Lu. Close. It's real close. Alrighty. I don't want to lock onto EQ for obvious reasons. So I will attempt the Rage Powder here just to keep my Sidemon safe, and I'll go into my Annihilate. Oh, they actually hard swap there. That's good. So they're going to swap into something to try to take an EQ. Oh, Annihilate. Okay, so we both brought Annihilates here. We know all of the 4 Pokemon they have in the back. I have to preserve my Ting-Lu, because a -1 Ting-Lu won't get the job done. My poor Vivillon sacrificing itself to the waterfall. All right, Vivillon will go down. Okay, I think I'm okay. I don't really have like a surefire way to dealing with the Gyarados, but I guess going back into Ting-Lu and clicking Rock Slide spam isn't the worst thing in the world. Or I could just click Stomping Tantrum. Yeah, what if I just double into their Annihilate? They don't really have anything in the back that wants to take this. Well, Bulk Up's kind of annoying. Also, their Annihilate is faster. It just showed us. Alright, they're taunting me because they think that I'm going to do the same thing. I don't care. I'm just trying to do some damage. It's time for Phantom Force. Now that we switch over to Stomping Tantrum, we'll see how much damage we can do here when we're not intimidated. Oh, great damage, dude. Incredible damage. Now, will the Phantom Force be enough? I mean, honestly, if I'm able to knock... Because I'm considering swapping here. And see if I can get the free swap into a Chen-Pao. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Because then that kind of guarantees that my Phantom Force will be enough to knock out their Annihilate. Now, assuming Annihilate doesn't go for a Drain Punch onto my Ting-Lu. Let's hope not. I'm also going to have to start hitting this Gyarados with something eventually. They bulk up twice. I think I still have enough damage for this to knock here. They are +2 defense, but I'm reducing it by 25%. They go for the Waterfall. Here's my Phantom Force. Beautiful. All right, nice. We get rid of their Annihilate. Their Flutter Mane is only 1 HP away from going down to a Sucker Punch, I believe. We did a lot of damage to it with the EQ. I think we got all the right Pokemon in the right places. Glimmora is coming out now because they don't know what else to do. Fair. I believe I have to start dealing damage to this Gyarados. And if I get Phantom Force out, that means I'm not getting poisoned. Yeah, let's start dealing damage to Gyarados, I think. Great damage. I'll take that. Ooh, it's Rocky Helmet. I didn't expect that from Gyarados. Granted, I'm sure my opponent didn't expect my Chien-Pao to have Citrus Berry either, but I do. Power Gem. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's going to suck. If I can knock out this Gyarados, I'm comfortable locking on the T-Wave. This could be bad. My safeguard did go away. Okay, I'm able to Phantom Force. Still could be bad. I'm so afraid to lock on to Rock Slide, dude. I can still lose this, is the sad truth. If I'm not able to... There's many ways I could lose this. Do I lock onto Rock Slide just for the Gyarados? Or do I go for the Throat Chop? I think I doubled the Gyarados spot with Throat Chop. This is risky. Glimmora might even Grass Terra in front of me. Who knows? But I consider the fact that the Glimmora hasn't gone for Grass Terra yet to be that maybe they just don't think it's relevant or they don't want to. Because I don't remember them terrestrializing yet. In fact, I know for a fact they didn't. Well, here it is. It's probably going to be Grass Terra. Which is why I didn't want to lock into EQ. Whoa. Water. Does Glimmora have any water type moves I should be worried about? Is it going to hit me with the water type Terra Blast? No, it's going to Mortal Spin. Never mind. Okay. Thankfully, my Annihilate avoids that Mortal Spin. So there's a little bit of convenience to it, but me getting poisoned isn't what I wanted either. They waterfall me here. It hurts, but it's not enough. I get flinched though. And I'm not able to finish off the Gyarados either. That flinch is kind of big. I needed to be able to finish off that Gyarados, man. Ooh, I hate that. Man, why you gotta flinch me? I think I'm in trouble. Because a Flutter Mane can kind of come out and do whatever it wants. My whole team is now status, so the Hex is going to do a bajillion damage. I think I'm in trouble. Yeah, it's game. I'm looking at the way that the board state is right now. I actually took no damage from that, actually. My special defense is going to fall, though. That's a little bit unfortunate. That's not, though. Hold on. Am I getting bailed out? Oh, I live at 3? I'm dead this turn, though. I get the double KO, but the Flutter Mane's going to be able to one-shot my Annihilate in the end. It was, at the end, it was so close, but I'm still so far. Man. Oh, this is a little bit of a sad way to end it. Hey, and you know what? It's mostly all because of that flinch. Because had I had that Flutter Mane on that darn field, dude, in this last turn, maybe I would have still lost. I don't know. I might have still lost. Anyway, here comes the 1 HP Flutter Mane. And I'm incapable of defeating it. Because all it has to do is hit me with the Moonblast. I guess I'll try. It goes for Hex anyway. Hex defeats me. GG's, man. That was a good game, though. It's a very good game. Very back and forth. It was a big wet noodle fight in the beginning, but at the end, the better man won. GG's. Kind of a Trick Room team we're seeing here. Interesting. We have the Frigiraffe. We have the Torkoal. We have the Hatterene. Yeah, we got a lot of Trick Room Pokemon here. Interesting, but nothing there wants to take an EQ, man. And, you know, if there's something I love doing, it's clicking EQ. So that's exactly what we're going to end up doing. We're going to go not Flutter Mane. We're going to go Vivillon and Ting-Lu right away. Actually, if my goal is to stop Trick Room, I might actually have to go Ting-Lu and Shenpao right away. Kill off my own Shenpao. And see where we go from there. Which is kind of risky, kind of stupid, but I'm here for it. Also, I have to preserve Terastallization for my Abomasnow. Gotta make sure it's a Water Terror when I'm against the Torkoal, or else Torkoal's just gonna roll over this game. But Ting-Lu's the play. It's definitely the play, especially when I'm against no Intimidates, right? Oh, pink shoes. And socks. Ooh, double potential. You got double potential Trick Roomatees happening right now. And again, listen. We go big or we go home. Next concern that I'm having, though, is... who do we do the initial hit on? Which one of these has lower defense? I'm thinking Hat has lower defense, so I'll go for the Frigiraffe hit. And then hopefully the EQ will be enough to finish the Hat. I have no idea. I've never done this calc before in my life. I don't think it will, personally. But it could. I mean, also losing the Fairy weakness on my Ting-Lu is a nice thing to have. We also have to remember that their defenses are getting reduced by 25% after this hit. And I'm boosting my physical attack by double. So fingers crossed does damage. Yeah. That did damage, all right. That definitely did damage. And the citrus is helping me out this turn as well. Now, I literally said minutes ago, I need to preserve Terastallization for the Abomasnow. And then first turn happened. And I then decided to stop. All right, Zimro's probably going to go for... it's probably going to go for just like an Aqua Jet. Again, I don't think it matters. It's in the sun. I have Sucker Punch. I'll at least get some damage off on the Torkoal as Torkoal protects. Battle was just canceled. Yes! Not bad at all, man. 3 wins, 1 loss so far. That felt like a very short one. Screw it. I guess we're going for 5 games today. Annihilate, Ting-Lu, Mousehold, Flutter Mane, Shenpao, and Arcanine. I see a lot of things that Ting-Lu wants to roll over. But that Arcanine is scaring me, man. I could lead with double Ice Friends. And then do like Vivillon and Ting-Lu in the back. Like maybe a late game Ting-Lu is what I need. Not a frontline Ting-Lu, a late game. Seeing how many Ice Friends I can knock out, or how many of my opponent's Pokemon my Ice Friends can knock out. And then once that job is done, just bring in Ting-Lu, have Friend Guard, have the Aurora Veil up, prosper. See how this plays out. All right. Listen, that's a double Blizzard if I've ever seen one. Next question. I'm not terrestrializing, I don't think. Next question was going to be, do I terrestrialize this into water? I don't think I do. I don't. I think they need at least one bulk up to do any meaningful damage to my Abomasnow. I could be wrong, but I hope I'm not. Oh. Well, there I go. That's actually not ideal. I mean, it's nice my Vivillon came out instead, but not ideal. Okay, if they're beating up, they could be choosing to go for Rage Powder. Not Rage Powder, Rage Fist. They do, and it's into my Vivillon. Hey, I'm Sash, so I prefer that. My Vivillon will fulfill a purpose here. Now they're forced to take a second Blizzard. Great damage, man. Great damage. Okay, I could play this out a little bit. I could definitely play this out a little bit. I'm going to go for the Rage Powder here. And just Ice Shard the Mousehold. Because Mousehold is probably going to try to attack my Vivillon to knock it out. So that the Annihilate can get free range into my Abomasnow. I don't want my Abomasnow to go down yet. But I do want my Vivillon to go down. So this way, I can force the Annihilate to finish off my Vivillon while simultaneously finishing off their Mousehold. Beautiful. Yeah, that really works out. That works out really well. Because otherwise, I would have to eat a Rage Fist into my Abomasnow spot. And that's not what I want to do right now. Good news is, now I can also go back. Oh, but here's a real question. What move do I click? They're trying to bait. They're Fire Terra. They're trying to bait me here, but I have a feeling they're Fire Terra. I want to Hydro Pump that spot so bad. Ooh, this is a hard play. Maybe Helping Hand Hydro Pump that spot might be the best option. Maybe double protecting my... I can't even double protect. Ugh. Listen, sometimes you gotta play... extra spicy. Extra spicy. Show me Fire Terra. They don't terrestrialize, but that also means that they're not Water Terra. So my Hydro Pump still has a very good chance of knocking it out. I'm so curious why they didn't decide to terrestrialize. And then you're Kevin and you miss every move in the darn game. Like, I... Never miss t-shirts available now. Pokesports.org/collections. Oh my goodness. That's so dumb, dude. That's a dumb game. Okay, well now I'm gonna Ice Terra and try my best. Screw it, I'm EQing. Ice Terra EQing, wish me luck. Again, my opponent hasn't terrestrialized yet, and I realized that. I also realized I'm going to hurt my own Iron Bundle, but I need to do damage here in order to win this game. If I don't do enough damage, I don't win. So if I'm not going to win anyway, might as well try to go for the damage. Damage was there, wasn't enough. They Drain Punch now. That was a mistake because I could take that in the snow. Hold up. Hold up. My opponent's throwing? Oh, they are 1 HP and I crit myself. Okay. Okay. And here you have the rental team for the Vivillon. Honestly, man, I love this team. Ting-Lu. I know we were just, this is the Vivillon team, it's a Vivillon video, etc. But Ting-Lu, man, as an offensive threat, really impressed me today. It's ridiculous. And how well it does pair with Vivillon to just keep it that tanky. Also, Chef's Kiss. It just did so well in today's video. Yes, we had 2 losses in today's video. One of them was very unlucky. Other one was just kind of our bad. It was very close. But overall, the team felt good. It felt like I was winning games that I deserved to win. And I didn't have to rely on things like Fissure in order to make Ting-Lu do damage and do well and beat Pokemon. Overall, thank you so much, CPAL_CaliX, for posting this and making the rental code public. Make sure to check out their Twitter down below in the description. And of course, they also do have a team report of the team. If you're able to translate that and read it yourselves, be my guest. I will also leave that in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching it to the end of the video. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for supporting Pokesports by watching until the very end. It ridiculously helps, right? It's like if no one's watching, YouTube's not caring, and I'm sad. So thanks for not making me sad. I'm Pokesports. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great night. Peace out. Bye-bye.